everybody. It's Dr. Cindy with the Positively Altered podcast. I'm a chiropractic internist and nutritionist, and here we do everything health related, physical, spiritual, emotional, and even today we're going to talk about something musical. Today's podcast is going to be a little bit different. I am giving up the reins. I am not your host today, but we invited back a friend and a popular guest to be the host and have me on as a guest on my own podcast. And this is in celebration of my birthday, which is officially March 9th. I know the air date will not be exact, but we wanted to do something a little different to celebrate and have some fun. And I think you're really going to enjoy this, and you're going to learn a little bit more about me if you want to. So sit tight, take a listen to our sponsors, and we will be right back with your new host of the Positively Altered podcast for today only, Stephen Coghill.
Hello, my name is Heather Lord, and I am the COO of Professional Health Products. Cutting corners is an all too common practice in the dietary supplement industry. When my father founded Professional Health Products, he sourced the cleanest, most biologically active ingredients from around the globe. Today, that commitment remains, which is why the finest healthcare practitioners, like Dr. Cindy, have trusted us for more than 40 years. We oversee the entire process in our manufacturing facility, from sourcing and formulation to manufacturing and labeling. Today, we offer over 300 unique products that can be tailored to the nutritional and homeopathic needs of each individual. Most recently, we launched a proprietary genetic test, allowing our practitioners to get even more dialed in to their patients' health. To learn more about Professional Health Products, please talk to your practitioner or visit our website at phpltd.com.
Today, your life is going to be altered. I'm Dr. Cindy.
Welcome to Infinity. We have worked hard to create an electronic claims website that is simple and user-friendly. This is the public side. You can log into your personal web portal here. This is your dashboard. You can personalize it to your liking here. Our main focus has been to allow you to submit and edit claims as easy as possible. You will find our claims editor and claims processing is simple to use and straightforward. Our quick action bar is where you can find your most important information. Most of these icons will take you directly to the claims the number represents. You can easily view if you have any messages in your inbox of any unread alerts by looking for these blue numbers. To view the rest of our training videos to get the most of your Infinity experience, click this icon. We hope you find this web portal simple and easy to use. Thanks for letting us serve you.
I'm Dr. Cindy. Who wouldn't want to join me for the Positively Altered podcast?
And we're back, Dr. Cindy's podcast. I'm Stephen Coghill. I have taken over her show for her wonderful birthday celebration. And we're here with Dr. Cindy. Hello, Dr. Cindy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to your own podcast.
It's so great to be on my own show.
Hey, I was just, excited to be part of it. So here we are.
You were perfect. See, I shouldn't be in charge here. I'm going to take back charge for a half a second, but
just go ahead.
You were the perfect human being to do this, because we knew that whatever we asked you to do, it's not going to show up that way. And that'll make it fresh and exciting. And I'm going to see what kind of embarrassing thing I can have come out of my mouth today.
I am your puppet. Doot, 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 doot. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm here for you, Cindy. So Cindy,
you, Stephen.
So Cindy, so what are you planning to celebrate here on this on this birthday? I don't even want to talk about the numbers right now, because that's a whole nother situation. But
okay,
what are you planning to do for this year?
I have no plans, because my birthday falls on a weekday, and normally I treat patients, and I'm not going to cancel to do that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's, because it's funny. I mean, it's an important day, but I actually believe that the birthday is more important to the people who gave birth to me, because I just sort of showed up without intent, right? Like I didn't have
you didn't have a choice in it. Yes. You just kind of arrived.
Should be really for my parents who went through all the, the pain and the anguish and the joy and all
And the
of those
sex.
lovely things. And yes, they did have sex twice because I'm a sibling twice.
At least, yes.
At least, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 times.
Perhaps.
I hope a lot more, actually. I know people get weirded out when their parents, like, when you talk about that, but I hope they had an amazing sex life.
You want people to enjoy themselves while they're here? Why not?
You just don't want to see it when it's your parents.
Well, that's true. I didn't ask for a video or anything, but for sure, you want to make sure people enjoy themselves.
Correct.
I know I am.
Yeah. So, I lost my mother a handful of years ago. My father's still alive. So I guess, you bring up an interesting point that I'm sure there's a box of old VHS videos and pictures somewhere in the house that I will eventually have to go through. And maybe the VHS videos will just not watch in case there is something I shouldn't see.
I don't even want to go down that road. I have stories, but shh, let's not tell those stories.
Okay.
Anyway. Pardon me. Got to lubricate.
Oh, you did go down that rabbit hole.
Well, sort of. That was unintentional.
I don't believe you.
So, out of all the guests that you've had on a lot of guests since I've been on, for sure. I've seen them like parade through. And what are the most interesting guests you think you've had on so far since I've been on?
Oh, interesting. I think I'm going to make that sort of a broad statement. I think what's really been fun for me and the guests is it's really hard sometimes when you don't know the person ahead of time to get a feel off of the guest intake form. We have everybody fill it out and you tell me, what you love and what you want to talk about. And there have been times where I've literally said to Julie, like, this is going to be horrible. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get through 40 minutes. They look really uninteresting, and it winds up being really cool because with just natural conversation, you can pull out a lot of personality and insight and things that maybe they weren't even prepared to talk about. Because a lot of people who are guests on podcasts are like, okay, this is the 47th one I've done, and people ask me the same questions and talk about the same things. And we just don't do that. So it's been really fun. Not necessarily a specific person, but just that concept of having somebody so excited to be on because they get to talk about something that isn't boring to them at that point because they've done it repetitively. It's been really cool.
That is interesting because I didn't know that you had on people that you weren't familiar with. I figured it was like your network of people that you're inviting on and you would kind of know all these people already. But you're saying you're interviewing people you don't really know that well.
True. And when I first started, of course, like anything, I think in business, you lean into your community, your peeps, so yes, I called like all my friends and I'm like, starting this podcast, I have no guests. I need you on. And they've been fabulous too. But then we've started to ask people like, who do you recommend? Like you recommended somebody to me, right? Who is fantastic. And funny and brilliant. And yet met him for the first time on the podcast.
That's
and true. Then that morphs. And now, of course, because we exist in podcast world, we get a lot of inquiries of like, hey, we've got somebody we think would be fantastic for your show. And, Julie, my executive producer behind the scenes and master of all emails and everything I don't like to do because she's brilliant. Brilliant. She's brilliant. And you can't see her.
She doesn't want to be ninja on the show. I'm with you.
Oh my God. She is. She's like can't live without her now and don't want to. Well, I can because we all can live without, but don't want to. Right. And, again, she vets all of that. And really, I don't think we've had one show that I've went, ooh, we shouldn't air that.
Yeah, because you've had on like a multitude of people, not just for physical things. I've noticed, like I said, it's just been a kind of a wide array of people. I mean, including myself, because I'm not necessarily in the health industry, more in the music and production. But I think it's great that you're doing this. And how's the reception getting on your podcast?
You know what? We track that every month, of course, to see how we're doing. And what's been really, really inspiring is every month the numbers go up. It just grows. And that's been really fun to watch, and I admit I'm still waiting for that, one follow that gets me the 500,000 follows, right?
Right.
We're certainly not at that reach yet, but just watching it grow organically has been really rewarding because we put in a lot of effort and a lot of work on this. It's way more work than people think it is.
True.
And you want to know there's some success, I think, under that. And just watching the numbers increase every month has been very fun. So we're going to get there. We'll get to 500,000 followers one day. You know, I'm going to give Joe Rogan a run for his money without doing it for 3 hours.
You know, YouTube, you got to feed the algorithm. So.
Well, and it changes all the time. Like, you know, as soon as you think you figured it out, they're like, we got you and we're going to bury you. And then you've got to come up with something.
Well, new. I think the biggest thing is to just upload frequently. And I think that's really the biggest aspect of it, is that you really have to keep, if you just put a couple of, a couple a month or a few every 6 months, you don't really get fed and put in front of people. So.
Yeah. And we release a podcast every week. So Megan, who's behind the scenes for me as well on my social media side, like, she's brilliant. You know, she'll pull clips, small segments, and just, you know, if you want to see me, you're going to find me.
Hey, it's a full-time job doing all that stuff, making little short segments and posting them everywhere. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And by the way, Stephen, I have to tell you, you made a comment like, you're just in music and production. By the way, that is health. Like, music is right. Like, that inspires good health and mindset, and absolutely what you do is part of that health realm. So I'm going to put you back in there, please.
Well, yes, it definitely, gives you endorphins and makes you feel good, and can get you out of depression. So I'm definitely down with music and the whole psychology of music, because it certainly saved me many times in my life, as I've gone through many different things in life. I've always kind of fell back on music, you know, whether it's I've been acting or doing something, I've always gone, okay, well, let me just go back to music, because I know music. And
yeah, I love that.
The warm embrace of music.
It is. And you brought me so much joy, because I believe you wrote a song, or, you know, made up a song. I don't think you actually wrote a song for me. You made up a song on the spot.
We definitely made up a song for Cindy.
Yes. I love that.
That should be, well, like I said, I'm sure Jared and I could come up with a beautiful intro song for your show, so you can play it in front of. We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
I am very happy to go back to Haley, who edits all of our shows, and say we have a new intro. So you just let me know when you and Jared are ready. We will make that happen.
We will make it happen in a heartbeat.
Watch out, Grammys. Here we come. The new opening of the Dr. Cindy podcast is going to win a Grammy one day.
Yes, please. We need it. We need more views and more subscribers. So don't forget to click that like and subscribe, and comment below.
Oh, comment for sure. We love the comments.
Yeah. Comment, like, all kinds of interaction always helps the channel.
Yes.
See, I'm pimping for you. Because that's what I do.
Love that. So Stephen Coghill, Dr. Cindy's pimp. I like it. I think there's a t-shirt in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Musical pimp. I'm down with that.
The positively altered musical pimp. I see it now in lights.
Yeah, that could be my next album, Musical Pimp. I'm down with that.
I love that.
Stevie C in the house of the musical pimp. I don't know. Somebody help. Send help.
Right. You know, I think next time, I shouldn't say if, because I know there'll be a when we do something together. We probably should have like a psychologist in the house during the event.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Just to mediate.
Yes.
Well, one of these years I'll have to meet you in person instead of all this. Funny?
But like, I feel like I have all these great friends that I've never actually physically been with.
Yeah. The social media will definitely mess with your mind and think, hey, I know this person. Like, you don't know. You've never met this person before. Like, yeah, I know, but I've talked to them so many times. I feel like I know them.
Well, I feel like I know you because I actually have spent in excess of probably about 20, 30, I don't even know, hours in a closet with you.
Yes. And that sounds weird for the people out there in Radio Land, but yes, it is true. We did spend a lot of time you were in your closet. Is that where you were?
That's when we recorded the audiobook for Positively Altered. Yeah. We needed right.
Like you were on the floor? Were you on the floor?
For like sound. What do you call it?
Were you sitting on the floor? Do I remember that?
No, I actually moved the desk into the closet.
Oh, okay.
I had a chair because all the clothes and stuff provided that. I don't know musical
sound treatment. Yes, took all the echo and reverb and stuff out of it.
Yeah, so that entire book, for those of you that don't know, was recorded in one of my walk-in closets.
Great place to record.
Yeah.
It is. I'm just saying.
It was cozy.
Don't have a vocal booth. Use your walk-in closet if you have one. A lot of
And I
people don't
did.
have walk-in closets, but
That's true.
for those who do, that's the secret sauce of getting good audio.
Okay, well, I don't know. We got
Set
it done.
yourself up in your closet or somebody's closet. Doesn't have to be yours, but you know.
That is true.
Can I rent your closet out for 5 hours, please?
Listen, I have a great closet, so if anybody needs it, again, comment.
Well,
And,
the
you
last
know-
time I was recording a lady in New York City, and she was in her closet, and because it made sense because she's in New York City and you could hear sirens and all kinds of craziness. But there was like an opera singer who was also in her closet singing somewhere in the building, and that's all you could hear was like, oh my. So yeah, that didn't work out too great. We had to figure out when she wasn't practicing and we could record around that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Neighbors. That's
Yeah.
a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. New York City. You live in New York City?
I've never lived there, but I've been there multiple times. I actually love New York City. I used to take my daughter there shopping for weekends and theater.
Nice,
and,
nice.
you know, I've always said it's a crazier, dirtier, less friendly Chicago. And I love it.
New York City is great. Chicago's great too. I've been to both, and they're both they both have their niceties for sure. But wind in Chicago in the wintertime.
Okay, so let's dispel this myth though right now. I agree. There is wind. But you know, we're known as the Windy City, but that's not why they call it the Windy City. It has nothing to do with the weather.
Yeah, but it is, you know, I did enjoy the wind. I mean, it was crazy. So, I mean, there was wind, so it's not like it's not part of it, because there's definitely no trees coming off the lake, and the wind just goes. But tell me why, Cindy.
Well, I believe, and whether somebody told me a tale and I bought in or not, because, you know, I don't always reference Google for all of my historical accuracy, but I do believe that really part of the reason it was called the Windy City is political, because between the mob and the politics, there was a lot of hot air that was constantly being blown. And I think there's some of that for the Windy City as well. I actually think there's areas that are windier than Chicago. I do. Like I've been to North Dakota, Grand Forks, North Dakota in the middle of the winter, and I would put their wind swirls way above anything we've ever experienced here in Chicago.
That's a bit crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
So I could be totally wrong on that, and somebody could have told me a lie and I made it up, but I've been buying into that theory for.
I just know that when I went there, I was like, oh, this is why they call it the Windy City. Wow. And I was getting blown everywhere, and it was crazy. I was just trying to eat some pizza. I just wanted some deep dish pizza. All right.
We do have the best pizza. And I know I've had guests that have argued with me about that, but they're wrong. They're just wrong. They're wrong.
I mean, the problem is I go there and then I want to eat one slice and then end up eating 2 slices and then end up going and taking a 4-hour nap afterwards. So that's never a good, it's like I had the best of intentions.
That's okay.
It just didn't work out.
The experience can still be good, followed by a nap. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But, no, Chicago's a fun place. Have you always lived there?
I have.
This is all about Cindy. It's all about Dr. Cindy.
Yeah, that's
You
okay.
realize that. This is the Dr. Cindy show.
Yeah, I was born and raised on the north side of Chicago. Well, north suburbs, actually. I should clarify, because people who live in Chicago will be like, there is a north side of Chicago, but the north suburbs. And then I couldn't wait to get out, like as fast as I could. And went to school in Arizona for a while and Wisconsin for a while, and tried to get out and wound up back here. And now I went out again. Like it's actually been a great place to live. I'm in the south suburbs now. It was a great place to raise my children, but like I'm done with the cold and I'm done with the dark at 4:30. And like, I'm you know, it's like you get antsy to go somewhere else. So I'm ready to call somewhere else my home at some point, but it'll be.
Do you know where? Any thoughts?
You know, it's funny. Like I've traveled all over the country, certainly. I love Italy. I don't know if I could do that just because I have family here, but I love Italy. In the United States, I've always struggled, but I think I found a place. I chose to teach. It sounded like somebody forced me into it.
Gunpoint.
Right? Like you have to do this or else. I chose to teach a course in St. George, Utah. And there's a little town, Irvins, that's right next to St. George, Utah. And the minute I set foot on that like that area, I went, oh my God, this is it. Everywhere you turn, there's a beautiful mountain. The view is different. There's something really magical about that area, southwestern Utah, that I think that might be like if somebody said you cannot live where you live anymore and you have to pick a place right now, that would be it. And the people there, like, so here's what's really interesting for me. You know, you talk about sort of this Midwestern down to earth kind of feel. Out there, I was there with my boyfriend and we went to a place for breakfast and the waitress she was so lovely. And I said, why are you so nice? like we didn't expect somebody so kind, like friendly kind, not just doing their job kind.
Right.
And she goes, you're not from here, are you? And I said, no, it's Chicago area. And she goes, yeah, we get that question a lot for people who come in from out of town. She goes, it's just who we are. And there was something so cool about that kindness that really, you know, at this stage of my life really resonates, right? Because like I want to surround myself with people who are just really cool people and really kind people. And sometimes, you know, in the world here, that's just, it's hard to find, you know?
That's true.
Hard to find.
It's true. Well, Utah's, I mean, anytime I kind of notice that if you go from the East Coast and you start traveling west, that just people get nicer. It's just kind of what happened. You're like, I'm used to people just kind of, you know, being gruff and ignoring you. And they say hi and you're like, what the hell's wrong with them? And hey, what's wrong with them? Like, and then you realize it's you that's the problem and you just got to be nicer, but it's not part of your environment.
It's so true. You know, and I love Europe. And I've always said that, like, there's two things about Europe I don't love. One is I can't stand that everybody smokes because I don't like breathing that in. And it's really hard for me, a non-smoker, to be around that. So
I'm with you there.
I struggle with that lifestyle. The other thing, which I've actually come to accept, is in Europe, a lot of times you walk around, people they just bump into you and they don't say, excuse me, excuse me, right? Like they just don't do that. And I've learned that not to take that personally, right? It's just their culture. But it's hard because I grew up, when you bump into somebody, you say, oh, excuse me, right? You do that as a common courtesy to be polite. So yeah, it's fascinating when you move into different areas, whether it's in this country or out of the country, to just recognize what's sort of normal, right? In that environment and not take it personally, or you're pretty sad all day long going, wow, everybody hates me because they just bumped into me and didn't excuse themselves.
I remember I was in a bus in Budapest and like, we're standing on a standing room only. I think this seat opened up and this old lady came on and she was like barely able to walk and she just like pushed us all aside and sat down. That was not expected. And I was like, she's all walking all night and then boom, smacking. I was like, oh, okay. Well, common courtesy is not the same thing as it is in Eastern Europe here.
Right.
A little depressed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Have you spent any time in Eastern Europe?
No. Well, no. You know, you asked
Prague, Budapest.
Yeah, no. And now I got to pull out a map, right, to go where is
right. Yeah.
Like, not my strong suit.
I understand.
Yeah, out of this country, Canada, I love Canada, Portugal, Spain, Italy, that area. I have been to Israel, which I have to tell you, if you have not been to Israel, like
I have not.
I don't care your background. I don't care your religious affiliation. There is something just absolutely magical about that piece of land. I think everybody should go stand on it for 10 minutes or hopefully longer because it's a very long flight from the States. But there's something just amazing about that country that I think everybody needs to experience. And I've got a lot more to do. I've got to get out of the States more. There's so much to see, experience.
Yeah. So you looking to speak in Europe? Then.
Would love to.
Yeah.
I will say no to. I will say no. I will not say no.
I was going to say I say no to everyone. You
know what? Every time somebody calls me and says, "Hey, can you speak?" I just go, "No."
Yeah, nah.
No.
Nah. And then they tell me how much, and I go, "Yeah, okay."
No. I would actually not turn down an opportunity anywhere outside because I think there's nothing better for me than standing on stage. It feeds my soul. It's powerful. Like I get jazzed from it, but at the same time, being able to then see another culture and learn from that, you know, outside of the 50 minutes or a couple hours that I'm on stage, that opportunity is just phenomenal to me. And if you can couple those two things for me, like it's a massive win.
Yeah, I know you love speaking. I see you all over and it's addicting for sure. You get up on stage and get the energy from the audience and
Well, I've always said I have 3 children who I've been talking to for, my oldest is going to be 24 for 24 years who don't listen to me. If I can stand on stage and somebody actually paid me more than $5 to hear what I have to say, it's like amazing, right? Like that's an ego boost right there.
Right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm like, yes, somebody cares what comes out of my mouth.
After 24 years, someone's listening to me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to get my kids to listen. They're like, yeah.
Well, that's never a given, is it? But, don't take it from me because I don't have any kids. So I'm not really,
no. Well, I can loan you
my
3.
knowledge isn't great. No, I'm trying to cut back, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. The people across the street want to try to get us to take care of their kids sometimes. We're just like, have you met us before? Anyway.
Well, Stephen, we all screw up our children. It doesn't matter who we are.
That's true.
I mean,
this is true. It's not easy.
No. So,
and this is why I didn't do it, because I knew it wasn't easy. And I knew I couldn't handle it.
Therapists deserve to have a really good profession. So, if we keep screwing up our children, we keep the therapists in business.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
That profession will never, it's kind of like being the owner of a funeral home.
Yeah. There's always a need. Yeah.
Always a need.
Always a
Perfect. Yeah. Great profession to go into if you're looking for one out there. So those are constants.
So you have lots of speaking engagements coming up?
I do, we're recording now. It's in January, I think this is going to be aired in March, but, this is my downtime a little bit from Thanksgiving to kind of middle of February. I don't do a whole lot and then it kicks in like full bore.
But then the birthday celebrations.
Yes.
Yes. I know. See, this is like the future. We're recording in the future, which is going to be in the past or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And like I love balloons. So, feel free to send me some balloons. Julie can get you, if
I was looking all over for like hats or like little, I couldn't find anything.
That's okay. You know what? There's time to send it. And my one.
No, I wanted to wear it for the podcast.
Well, maybe we can superimpose with AI,
this is what I was thinking, like a filter. Yeah,
I bet Haley behind the scenes can do that. We'll see if she can.
Riverside, you got any filters? Hello? No, I don't think it has any filters. They got to fit with the times.
I always tell people like no cake and ice cream because I do gluten-free and dairy-free.
Right, so right.
Balloons, diamonds, cards, well wishes. That's my list. Anything
simple. The simple things. The simple.
Well, I hit inexpensive like a card. I don't even know what it costs to mail a card anymore. Like, what is a stamp? I don't even know.
Yeah.
So,
do you not send out Christmas cards?
So no,
I didn't get one.
I don't. So you can send me a card. I'm guessing that's under $1, right? Still at this point, or I get a diamond for 100,000. I mean, we like to give people choices.
Can I buy a lotto ticket?
Actually, you can.
Okay, so you'll accept that.
Oh yeah, and the scratch offs, those are fun. Like
so, you don't mind gambling then? All right, that's fine.
Oh yes, yes, and I'll make you a deal. If anybody sends me a lottery ticket, whether it's a scratch off or a big one. If I win, I'll go 50-50 on you.
Okay. I thought maybe 20%, but I'm with you. 50-50 is a better deal. All right. Well, you're generous. You're more generous than I would be.
Yeah. Well, here's my thought. Like, let's say you give me a scratch off and I win $20. Yeah. The $20 honestly isn't going to change my life. So it's lovely. Don't get me wrong, but it's not changing my life. So I'm happy to give you 10 because there's no shift in my life. If I win like 400 million, what am I going to do with $400 million? You can have 200 million. I'm still good. The kids are good.
I'm with you. Yeah.
So really, I'm okay going 50-50.
Okay.
I am. So send in those cards, you guys.
All right. We'll see. There you go. Cindy wants scratch off. So get to it, people.
Yes. And
birthday
I will
celebrations.
50%. And I'll
address below in the comments. Send it on to Cindy. Come on now.
All right.
Chop, chop.
All right, we're going to do that. Julie, we'll put that in the show notes. We'll put the office address.
There you go.
And we'll see if one person sends me a scratch off card where we can win like $3.
That's right. Then you can get on and like scratch them off on live and see if you actually win anything.
Well, maybe we could do it as like a game show winning. Like if you send me a winning lottery ticket, even if it's for $1, we'll have you as a guest on the Positively Altered podcast.
We're coming up with ideas. We're brainstorming. This is a good thing.
That would be fun. Unless you don't want to be on camera, then,
This is true. Then you just say, audio only, please. I have the face for radio.
Right. And we can, excuse me. And we can do that.
Don't die on us, please.
No. No, not today. It's that laryngitis kicks in, I think, with, you know what? This is Dr. Cindy's doing too much talking.
Is that what it is? It's just like when we're recording our podcast. Your mug looks like a grenade, by the way. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. Yeah, no, it looks like a grenade.
Does it? Actually, usually I have my Dr. Cindy.
I'm just saying I thought it was a grenade first. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. Okay.
That's actually a hand-thrown mug.
Like a little artsy-fartsy kind of thing.
I love pottery. Mm-hmm. And when I go places and I see local potters, I always try to buy either a bowl or a mug from a local potter because I used to throw myself and I like to support the art. And I know how much work goes into something like this.
Right.
And it's a lot. You can't spend enough money for the amount of time they put in. But
this is true. This is true. This is true. No, it's nice. I just thought it was a grenade. That's just where my mind goes. Now look, dream big. I see that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, no grenades. They will not go off, I don't think, today.
No, that wasn't a birthday present. That was a Cindy buying a Cindy present.
Myself.
See?
Yes.
Got to take care of yourself.
Buy myself presents.
Okay.
I'll keep clearing my throat.
All right, keep clearing your throat. And we're going to jump to commercial break, but we'll be back. Stay tuned.
This is your weekly dose of Dr. Cindy, the Positively Altered podcast. Stop. Hit that follow button now and spread the love with Positively Altered.
And we're back. Dr. Cindy with the speed round of questions.
I love it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? You prepared?
I'm ready. I think I actually am prepared. I don't know.
Perfect. All right. Let's hear the first question.
Okay.
If you could only star in one, would it be the Nutcracker Ballet movie, Jaws, or the NBC Nightly News?
There's a Nutcracker movie?
That's what it says here. It says Nutcracker Ballet, the movie. Oh, or the movie Jaws. See, there's no punctuation, and we're going to have to give Julia on that one. So, yeah.
See, but here's the funny part. These are my questions that I've asked guests, and I don't need punctuation because I know what the question was supposed to be.
See, but now I'm handicapped now, and I feel like I'm dumb and can't read anything anymore. Okay.
I knew we were going to do some of this, right? So what's funny is I'm going to be that annoying guest that has two answers, right? Because I can't commit. So I don't care. Okay. So I would say the Nutcracker just because I'm an ex-dancer, but I actually hate the first act of the Nutcracker. I think it's boring and it takes forever to get to the fun party part. So really, I think being in Jaws would have been really cool because everybody knows the movie Jaws. That's lives true. On forever.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm going to star in Jaws. I don't want to be the guy that was eaten, though.
You don't want to be killed in the movie?
I don't want to be killed. I want to be like the cute girl on the beach that's watching it.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
An extra.
Yes. I am an extra.
Extra. All right. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Sushi.
Really?
I love sushi.
Okay. All right. That makes one of us.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I like my food cooked, boy. All right. What is one word that describes you that nobody would guess correctly?
Yeah. I would say sensitive. I come off pretty tough and hard and right, but yet at my core, especially from people that I care a lot about, I'm actually pretty sensitive.
Okay.
So don't hurt my feelings, Stephen.
Like a peach, you bruise easily.
From people I care about, yes.
Okay.
If I don't care, this sounds terrible, but
so
if you're not in my circle, I can blow you off.
Don't say hurtful things to Cindy. That's
Yeah,
the
not if
moral
you
of the
love me,
story.
right?
That's
Don't do
right.
it if you love
Yeah,
me.
don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
If you could make snow any color, what color would it be?
Purple,
I knew you were going to say that.
right?
Is that your favorite color?
No, actually, orange is my favorite color, but I
But
think
you just
orange
think
is
purple
probably
snow would
weird.
be cool.
I think it's just like purple's kind of a fun color, right? Like it's a Mardi Gras fun color.
Right. It's like you wake up and Prince came back from the dead and he's like,
Oh my
the
God.
snow's purple.
How cool would that be if every time it snowed, like the universe played Purple Rain in the background?
That would be neat. I would enjoy that.
That would be so cool. When I'm in charge of the universe, I'm going to make that happen.
I wish you would do that.
Okay, I will.
If you ordered a drink, sweet, sour, or strong?
Okay, so if it's alcoholic, it would be strong. If it's non-alcoholic, it would be sweet.
Okay, interesting. All right. I thought it would be the other way around, but okay.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm a whiskey girl. I love whiskey.
Oh, okay. Well, normally, females like sweet alcoholic drinks,
Yeah, no,
Hence
I'm not
the
a pussy.
wine coolers and all that, Boone's
God.
Farm and
Listen, I can afford a little bit more than Boone's Farm. So, like, if we're going to go that route, it's going to be at least a $20 bottle.
But you were a young person at one time.
I still would have spent the $20.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would have. But no sweet, no foofy umbrellas. Yeah, it's not my jam. But like a great glass of lemonade, like homemade sweet lemonade.
You're totally down.
Totally all over that.
All right. Okay. If all animals could be domesticated,
yes.
What would you pick? What would you pick?
Oh, I want to live with a zebra.
Oh, really?
It's my favorite animal. I think.
I mean, you can't really invite it into the house, but I guess it's cool to like have it check it out in the yard. I mean, yeah, I guess. You want to shovel in the house, just to.
I mean, I had an English Mastiff. I'm used to like big poop. So.
All right. Well, that's a whole nother situation.
Zebra than a Mastiff.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. See, you learned something about me today.
Yeah.
So yeah, a zebra. I just think
they're
so cool to look at.
Zebra, if you're in the UK.
A zebra.
Zebra. Yes.
Zebra. I like that. That's like aluminium. Like people who say like.
Right.
Yeah, like aluminum foil, aluminium.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Same thing.
I'm not sure. Oh, see, I'm not sure.
Because we might be we're probably, since they started English first, we're probably the ones butchering it.
Oh, there's no doubt.
My opinion.
No doubt we butcher it every day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What is one article of clothing you wish you never had to wear again?
Okay, so I know what everybody's going to think I say as a female.
Okay.
But it's socks. I hate socks.
Interesting.
I love
my
to be
woman
barefoot.
Always wears socks. She always wears sandals. Even in this 22-degree weather, she has sandals on. So I'm with you. I'm always complaining about her lack of appropriate shoe wear.
Yeah, I hate socks. I think we need to.
You're going to cook in those shoes? You're moving boxes in those shoes? What are you doing?
The minute I'm home, the shoes come off. Like, it's the very first thing. The shoes come off. The socks come off. It's the very last thing I put on when I leave the house. And truly, if it was warmer here, I probably wouldn't ever wear shoes. And I'd love to practice barefoot. And we were born barefoot. We're supposed to be barefoot.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no socks.
Well, like I said, I'm totally down with that. I prefer my feet to be covered, but that's just me. Everybody has
great
their own
feet,
thing.
though, Stephen. I mean,
see, that's another thing. That's another thing. If you got them, flaunt them. That's what I say.
I have cute feet. I get pedicures. There's pretty
right. Oh, you take care of them. Yeah.
I wear toe rings. I have jewelry on my toes.
Yeah. I understand. You got a whole thing going there.
I do. I got good feet.
I got good feet.
I've got good feet.
Where
do you go from that question?
I don't know. Well, I'm looking through these. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's a good follow-up question? What's the weirdest skill you have? Whoa. What is the weirdest skill you have for the most useless superpower? Does that even make any sense?
No, I think the question was supposed to be
This is Julie at night when she's typing.
I think it's supposed to be like, name one of your most useless skills or superpowers.
Okay.
Isn't this funny that I'm like correcting you with the question? But see, I knew.
I mean, I can show you what I've written here and you guys can analyze it, but,
I'll tell you my weirdest skill.
Yeah.
I do have a really weird skill, actually. I learned it in college.
Let's hear it.
I can tie a cherry stem with my tongue without using
Interesting. Yeah, that's like a bar trick, right?
Yeah, and it's totally useless. Like
Right.
there's no purpose for it
No.
whatsoever. It's never served me. It's never gotten me a promotion or even a date, honestly.
How about a TikTok video? Is it anything
yeah,
like that? You're gonna make a TikTok video, you doing it and get some hits?
I don't know. All right, we'll put it on the list of maybe things to accomplish in
I don't know.
2026.
Maybe
We'll
some
see.
people want to see that. Who knows?
I'm sure there are.
Well, and speaking of that, what is the grossest food on the planet?
Sour cream.
Now, I have to agree with you on that. Sour cream is pretty disgusting. I can take it like when it's in things, but if it's like by itself, you can just forget it. And the same thing with Greek yogurt. Just take that and just put it in the trash.
Yeah. Oh my God, the smell of it. When I'm in the office and the girls and they pull out yogurt or any of that to eat at lunch, I have to go in the back of the office. I can't even smell it. It's just disgusting.
Cottage cheese,
Yeah, no sour cream. I don't want to look at it, smell it, touch it, feel it. I don't want to even know it's in my refrigerator. It's nasty. No sour cream. Sorry if anybody is in like the sour cream business. I don't mean to offend, but it's not good.
Right. We're so sorry, everyone at Lucerne. What is the grossest? What is the movie character you would trade lives with?
I love, you know what? I'm going to answer that question, but I love how you prepared by reading these questions ahead of time, Stephen, so that you get them clear.
Well, there's a whole list of these. There's way more than what I can read, and I'm kind of picking and choosing.
No, that's okay. All right. Who would I trade lives with? You know what? Rocky. I want to be Rocky Balboa, because
that's very strange.
No, it's not strange. I'm going to tell you why. Because
all right,
he was uber successful.
Convince me.
The journey was hard, right? The journey was hard. Yeah, and challenging, and he had to learn things about himself and face adversaries.
Yep.
And it's sort of mimics life, right? Like nobody just gets handed that silver spoon 100% of the time. And I love that he overcame and succeeded and
underdog.
Totally. I want to be Rocky Balboa. And plus I've been to those stairs. I think that's just so cool to run up and pump the biceps and be like, I'm king of the stairs. And
I'm king of the stairs.
So I'm going to, I want to be Rocky. And only in Rocky.
Where are those stairs? Is that in Chicago somewhere?
Philadelphia. They're in Philadelphia.
Oh, in Philadelphia.
Yeah, okay. I've been there. I've been so many places. Sometimes I get my cities confused, but
You've been to the Exorcist stairs?
Yeah.
In DC? No, I'm serious. I'm
really
serious. Yeah.
I'm going to be in DC. I go to DC every year to lobby for
look up the Exorcist stairs. The stairs that the priest falls down in the Exorcist? Yeah. They're really steep and they're right in Georgetown.
Ooh, I see a Dr. Cindy video opportunity.
Right? There you go. Say, I'm on the Exorcist stairs. Watch me fall down the stairs.
All right. If I have time, I'll carve that out. It's a little, because I'm on, I'm on the hills, which isn't quite near Georgetown. But...
No, it's in Georgetown, near the university.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been in that area. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good food places there.
Yep.
It's fun to walk around.
Just curious, because these are little famous things in the different cities. And
I'm going to put it on my list.
Yes, please do. I want to see that video.
I will.
I want to see it.
I will.
We have time for more questions. What are we doing? More questions?
Yeah, we do.
All right. More questions. All right. So if you had a place to live, to pick, but it had to be 100 miles away from where you currently live, where would you pick? You already said Utah, so that might be it.
No, actually, I'm going to pick something different. Because there's no other requirements with it. I want to live in Ravello, Italy.
Well, that's not 100 miles, but.
Well, it's more than 100 miles.
I mean, it had to be 100 miles away from where you currently live. I guess there wasn't 100 to, 10,000 miles.
If it's exactly 100 miles away, I'm stuck with Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, not Michigan. Yeah, even maybe Michigan,
Canada.
Wisconsin, and Iowa. Listen, they're
Canada.
Lovely. No, that's more than 100 miles for me.
Really?
From Chicago? Oh, sure. Right. It takes me 8 hours to drive to Toronto.
Oh, interesting. Because of the lakes, you got to go around them.
Yeah, you got to go around and up through Michigan. It's a whole to do.
That sounds terrible.
No, it's actually, I love Canada. Canada's quite lovely.
And
Michigan's beautiful to drive. Michigan's pretty if you go around the lake.
Speaking of that, if you could pick one mode of transportation and know that you could take it anywhere at any time, what would you pick?
So it would be a car, but it'd be a very specific car. I want a 1967 cherry red Corvette with a white top.
I thought it would be like a hot air balloon or something.
Well, Ooh, no, I've been in one of those. They're scary.
Really? I've been in 2 of them and I wasn't scared at all.
Really? I think it's kind of creepy to just like float through the air like that and hope you get like to the right spot to land.
I mean, we were like going, like floating over, and the deer were like running through it was really pretty. I don't know. Cause they can't hear you. You're just kind of silently floating over. So the animals don't know to freak out. It's kind of cool.
No, I think it's a great experience and everybody should try it once. But like, if that's my only mode of transportation to go everywhere.
That's true. That would be a little annoying. Like, when you float this way, the wind's blowing. I need to go that way. How do we do that? You need like a blimp or something where it can,
Yeah. Steer a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with the Corvette because it's like my favorite vehicle.
You're sticking with the Corvette, but see, that's like you're inviting yourself into traffic.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
See, because the blimp, you could get around, you could go over, and
So what if we could create a blimp that looks like a 1967 cherry red Corvette?
I'm not trying to steer your question or steer your answer.
I actually appreciate the fact that you're challenging me on it, because I think that's actually really important, right? Is we want to know that my answers, I have conviction to them, and clearly I'm not.
Think it through, Cindy. Think it through.
Yes, I'm willing to be swayed depending on the circumstances. I am. And I told you I could change my mind on some of these. I mean,
that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's your prerogative. It's your birthday celebration. You're able to do whatever you want. If we do this
again next year for my birthday,
right? Exactly.
I might have completely different. Like, I might want the snow to actually be, silver.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest food combo that you love?
Okay, so you
must like something weird.
I do kind of. I love coleslaw, but not the like oil and vinegar kind of coleslaw. I like a little bit of the creamy, but not too creamy. And I will eat that on pretty much anything.
So you put coleslaw on everything?
Well, no, I like it on pretty much.
You like it on sandwiches and stuff, like where they put it on the sandwich.
I don't buy a whole lot of it, but like I would put it on a burger. I would put it on like a sandwich. I would put it on a cracker. I would eat it plain. I like it mixed in chicken salad. And I don't do it often, but there's just something about coleslaw as like a condiment. I use it as a condiment.
Interesting. And do you like the little tiny bits chopped up like little bits, or do you like the long strands?
No, I like the long strings. And what's really odd about this entire thing is that I don't particularly care for mayo in any other form. I actually cannot stand raw carrots, which is always in coleslaw.
I don't like carrots either.
Don't like carrots. So when you divide out the actual ingredients to coleslaw, there's not one of them that I would eat separately. It's very strange.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, well, tell me more about that.
So,
well, I mean, do you write with your left and throw with your left, or do you? I mean, I'm just curious.
No, it's a great question. So I guess by definition, I behave right-handed. Like my life is right-handed. So I do write right-handed because I'm committed to that. But if I broke my right arm, I can actually write legibly still to this day with my left hand, a little slower because I don't practice it, but I can write very clearly with my left hand. I don't throw very good with either hand. So, throw like a girl, pretty much both bilaterally. I throw like a girl. Sorry, that wasn't meant to be offensive. Just a reference that,
it is what it is.
What it is. Please don't get offended, because I'm all for women and throwing and hitting things.
Yeah. No negative comments about that.
No, please. That wasn't meant to be anything other than what it was.
No, nothing discouraging.
No, but what's interesting is for most of my life, and I change, I used to always pick up my utensils to eat left-handed. So like, how you cut your food with your knife, you might use your right hand and then you'd switch your fork to your right hand. I don't switch. I eat with my left hand with my fork and can do that. And it depends on my mood sometimes. Sometimes I do everything left-handed just because it's weird to be.
How about putt-putt golf? Which way do you stand?
Again, I do play right, but I can actually play left. And even just in other skills, like I'm thinking back to my dancing and powerlifting days and all of those things, I'm actually stronger on my left, which is really interesting. Like I have more flexibility on my left, where most people lean toward their right. My left split was always better than my right split. I don't know why anybody needs that information, but it's accurate. So yeah, I think if I would have leaned into the ambidextrous type activities more, I would be better at it. But let's face it, this world is a right-handed world. So
no, it's true. And I think that's what made me switch a lot of things to my right hand. because they tried to make me write with my right hand, but I'm left-handed when
Okay.
I write, but I'm more dominant on my right. It's very strange. So I play guitar and drums and everything normal, but I write with my left hand. So
Well, I think
it's strange.
left-handed is still normal. It's just, again, we don't design the world for left-handed people, which is really a shame because, like, why not?
That's
I mean,
true.
why not?
That's true. Well, I mean, you go to the subway and everything's fed with the right hand, right? So you go in there, everything's like.
Again, Stephen, when I'm in charge of the world, I will change that for you. We will alter the entire planet so that we honor left-handed people. Because again, they're like,
they exist.
Yeah,
they exist, and there's more of us than you think there are.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
We're out there lurking.
There's an underground club somewhere of left-handed people.
You know it. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. All right, so my final question to you, Cindy, is what is the best birthday you've had?
Oh, that one's easy. So I can't remember how old I was, but it was about 9 or 10 years ago. My dream was always to dance on Broadway. And my boyfriend took me to New York City and arranged a flash mob of dancers literally in Times Square on Broadway, like the cross street of Broadway. They flash mobbed me, danced, took me, I danced with them, and then he and I had a dance on Broadway in New York City on my actual birthday, and my kids were there to witness it. And as I've always said, nobody will ever top that experience. It was phenomenal.
That's awesome. In fact, I remember that story from your book.
Yeah,
I believe
it was
it's in
great.
your book. Yeah,
it was great.
Fantastic.
I'll never forget it. And I don't want anybody to top it because that experience was just so perfect.
How is he going to top this? Is he still your boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, it's a valid question.
I mean, he should be after all that.
Right?
I'm just saying he deserves to be if he's done all that. But then he has to top that birthday. So, I don't know if he's going to, but
I don't need him to.
see
I
if
told
he
him
tries. Well, he might try.
don't need him to do it. We're good.
Okay. All right. So if that was the last birthday you'd had, you'd have been fine with it.
Correct.
Right.
I just want him. I want a lot more, but that's okay. They're all
well, see, that
unique
was
ways.
2 questions, but
I know.
I digress considerably. Well, this has been so much fun, Cindy. Thanks so much for being on your show with me and discussing the finities of your birthday and all the intricacies of Dr. Cindy. I've been Stephen Coghill.
It's been a pleasure, Stephen, to be a guest on my own show with you as the host. I loved it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. It's been a pleasure. I wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I wish everybody sends in scratch cards so you can win some $1 million.
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Anyway, I think this has been a fantastic show, and I hope everyone likes and subscribes and comments below for more of Dr. Cindy.